So, you went through heartbreak. You feel alone. You don't know what to do. You want them back. Really, really bad, you want them back. You want to figure out how to stop thinking about them all the frickin' time. You want to figure out how to feel joy again. But I have good news for you. 99% of people have been through heartbreak, and 99% of people have gotten over heartbreak. But you might still be not that comforted by that news, and you might still want some guidance. So here's some guidance from someone who's never had a boyfriend, but has fallen in love. The first thing that I need you to know is that it's okay to feel heartbroken, okay? It's okay to feel sad. It's okay to feel like someone just died. It's okay to feel like you've just actually genuinely lost someone, like they died. It's okay to feel those emotions, okay? You were just attached to someone. You talked to them every single day. You had a bond, okay? You were connected deeply to this person. It is natural that you feel like this. It is natural to feel completely and utterly insane and heartbroken and sad, and to feel like your whole life is crumbling, okay? That is what it feels like to lose someone, because you are a human being who was connected to this person deeply, okay? So losing them feels like death. It feels like the worst pain you've ever felt in your life, and it's not even physical. And I want you to know that that is okay and that is normal, and you should not be demonizing that or running away from that or thinking that there's something wrong with you because you feel those things, okay? Okay, this is a process, okay? It's gonna take time. So you need to be okay with it taking time, and you need to give yourself the time that you need, okay? But you have to understand balance, okay? There's a balance. You want to feel your emotions, feel the pain, all of the painful emotions that are coming your way. But you also don't want to dig yourself in a hole that you can't get out of, okay? You still have so many more years to live. You still have so many other beautiful things in your life. So much to be grateful for, so much beauty in the world, okay? This thing is not the only thing that your mind can be on. You have to be doing things to improve yourself. Now, going through heartbreak is an opportunity to reinvent yourself, okay? This person is no longer in your life. So now you have all of this time, all of this free time that you can use to better yourself, okay? You can start going to the gym, start working out. You can start reading books. You can start studying something like super interesting, like scientific, or you can get a cool job, or you can start doing something creative, or you can start pursuing your craziest goals that you have. But you can do so many new things with all of this free time, okay? Another thing that I want you to understand is that everything happens for a reason, okay? God, the universe, infinite intelligence, source, energy, anything that you believe in, there is a higher power, okay? That higher power, I believe in God, so I'm going to say God. God has a plan for you, and God would not take the person who is meant to be your husband or meant to be your wife away from you if they were meant for you, okay? If you spend so much energy and time saying, this is my person, why did this happen, and you cling on to that, then you're never gonna make room for the person who actually is your person, okay? So you need to be, it's okay to take your time, but you need to be mindful and understand that this happened for a reason. This wasn't your person. It wasn't your person, okay? As much as you might think, oh my God, we were destined for each other, I promise you, when you find the person who is your person, you will be looking back and laughing at yourself saying, wow, I really thought that was my person. But there's someone much, much more fitted for you out there. I promise you there is. I promise you. But How do you think you're going to find that person if you're constantly thinking about this other person? Yeah, it's not going to work like that. It's not. I'm sorry to tell you. I'm sorry to tell you. But understand that it's a process, okay? You need to be ever so patient with yourself while going through this, because you're just a human being and you have emotions. But see, here is the key. You need to be looking at your emotions from like not reacting, but from a detached way, being aware of your emotions and why you're feeling them, being aware that you are a human being with emotions and that you are feeling these things because of what happened, not because this is like not this is not supposed to be happening. This person was supposed to stay with me. We were supposed to stay together and clinging on to this person. No, okay? It is normal that you feel these things. It is natural. It does not mean that something's wrong, that something's going crazy. Let yourself feel the pain and look at it in a balanced way. Okay, I feel terrible right now. I feel heartbroken right now. I'm going to take time for myself. I'm going to be kind and patient with myself. I'm going to work on myself and make sure that I'm doing productive things throughout my day and not just, not just being super unproductive, because heartbreak is not an excuse to be unproductive. But still understand this is happening for a reason. This is happening for a reason. And look, there's an underlying mindset in all of this, and it is the mindset to take everything that happens to you, take it all in. Don't try to resist it, because if you try to resist it, then you're not going to get through life. You're just going to be running away all the time from everything constantly, and that is not the state that you want to be in. You want to be aware. You want to take control. Your environment shouldn't be controlling what you do. It is your mind. It is your soul. You have willpower. You have free will. So if you try to control everything that is external, everything that happens to you constantly, you're going to spend the rest of your life resisting the natural process of life. You need to understand that all that you have control over is you, your mind, your body, and your soul. That is all. What happens to you does not matter. Take it all in. It is happening for you. It is not happening to you. So this heartbreak is happening for a reason. It is teaching you something. Take the time necessary to learn from it. Don't run away from your feelings. Don't distract yourself from your feelings, okay? There's such a thing as like just running away constantly by trying to improve yourself. No, 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 no. Take the time to feel the feelings and also improve yourself. But don't run away from your feelings. You have to process them in order to learn from these experiences. But if you don't learn from these experiences, then guess what? Life is going to keep making these things happen to you constantly, constantly, until you learn the lessons that you need to learn. That is why you're here. That is your purpose. You're here to learn. You're here to experience. You're here to evolve. You're not here to stay the same and be comforted and blah, blah, blah. No. No. Difficulty is necessary for growth, and that is the purpose of life, to evolve, to experience. So this needed to happen to you. This needs to happen to you. As much as you might be like, oh, it's horrible. It's horrible. It's so terrible. My life is so freaking horrible right now, and I miss them so much, and blah, blah, blah. This is happening for you. This wasn't the person for you. Understand what lessons this is teaching you. Understand why did you guys break up? What happened? There's always something you can learn from that. Always. You know that. So be detached with these things, because you can learn from them. And again, always remember to not resist life, not resist bad experiences, not resist pain, because then you are stunting your growth. You're not letting yourself evolve. And if you don't let yourself evolve, These lessons are going to keep coming back and back and back again, again, until you learn your lesson. So be intentional, be aware of what is happening, why it's happening, what it's teaching you. Don't be a victim. Stop victimizing yourself. You're not a victim. Life is happening for you, not to you. You do not have control over what happens to you. Just take it all in. All you have control over is your mind, your body, and your soul. That's all. Anyways, you're going to get through this. Okay? You're going to get through this, I promise. You're stronger than you give yourself credit for. And it's okay. I promise it's okay. I promise. Even if it doesn't feel like it, even if it doesn't seem like it, I promise everything will work out. No matter what, everything will work out for you. Everything that is meant for you will come to you. And everything that is not meant for you will let go of you. Just let it. You have to let it. You have to let life take its course. I love you so much. Always remember, do not fear, for God is always here. I love you.